The sound is what I remember most. A sharp crack, like a giant pot breaking in the dead of night, followed by a silence so deep it felt like the world was holding its breath. That was the night everything changed for Tortoise and for our village. My name is Kofi, and I am an old man now. But when I was a boy, I saw something no one else did. I saw why the tortoise, an animal that used to be the fastest among us, now carries his home on his back so slowly. In my youth, Tortoise was not the creature you see today. He was a flash of green and brown, quicker than the rabbit, more agile than the monkey. His speed was a gift, but it filled him with a terrible pride. He would race from one end of the village to the other, kicking up dust and laughing at the slower animals. "Make way for the swift," he would shout, never stopping to help those who stumbled or struggled. If a neighbor needed help carrying yams from the farm, Tortoise would dash past, saying, "My legs are for running, not for labor." He mocked the millipede for his many slow legs and teased the chameleon for his careful steps. His heart had become as hard as his shell. The elders warned him. "Pride is a heavy load, Tortoise," they would say. "It will slow you down one day," but he never listened. One evening, as the sun bled orange and purple across the sky, a message came. The village on the other side of the great river needed an urgent message delivered. A child was sick, and they needed a special herb that only our medicine man possessed. It was a long journey, and speed was essential. Everyone turned to Tortoise. This was his chance to use his gift for good. But Tortoise scoffed. "The journey is long and the night is dark," he said, polishing his shell. "Why should I risk my own safety? Let someone else go." The other animals were shocked. They pleaded with him, but his pride was a wall they could not break through. He valued his own comfort more than the life of a child. That night, I couldn't sleep. I was troubled by Tortoise's selfishness. I walked to the edge of the village, near the great baobab tree, and looked up at the full moon. It was a woman, they said, a spirit who watched over us. As I watched, I saw Tortoise come out of his hut. He wasn't going to deliver the message. Instead, he began to run, simply for the joy of it, to prove to himself how fast he was. He ran in circles, boasting to the moonlit sky, "Look at me. I am the fastest of all. No one can match my speed." It was then that the moon, full and bright, seemed to lean closer to the earth. A soft, powerful voice echoed through the clearing, a voice that was not angry, but full of a deep sadness. "Tortoise," the voice said, "a gift is not a weapon for pride. It is a tool for kindness. You have refused to use your gift to help others." Tortoise stopped, startled. He looked up, his arrogance wavering for a moment. "Who are you to tell me what to do with my legs?" he demanded. The moon's light grew brighter, and a single gentle beam shone down on Tortoise. "Your speed is a gift from the earth and the sky," the voice continued. "But your strength comes from your shell, your home. You have forgotten that true strength is in helping others, not in boasting." And then it happened. The beam of light intensified, and with a sound that I will never forget, that sharp, terrible crack, the beautiful, smooth shell of the tortoise split into 100 pieces. He cried out, not in pride, but in pain and shock. The light from the moon faded, and with it, Tortoise's incredible speed seemed to drain away, leaving him weak and broken. He lay there all night, shivering. In the morning, the animals of the village found him. They saw his shattered shell and his humbled spirit. Forgetting his prideful ways, they worked together. The spiders spun webs to hold the pieces of his shell together, and the birds brought strong leaves to patch the holes. The medicine man applied a paste to help it heal. It took days, but they put his home back together. His shell was whole again, but it was covered in a network of cracks and lines, a map of his broken pride. And his speed never returned. He could no longer run like the wind. He could only walk slowly and deliberately, carrying the weight of his past on his back. From that day on, Tortoise was a different animal. He was quiet, humble, and always the first to offer help, even if it took him a long time to get there. He learned that the true measure of a person or an animal is not how fast they can go, but how much they are willing to do for others. And so, when you see a tortoise walking slowly, remember my story. Remember that pride comes before a fall, and that a gift is only as good as the heart that uses it. Thank you for listening to our story. If you want to hear more tales from our village, please subscribe to our channel. We have many more lessons from the ancestors to share with you.